Well, I've got 20 words for you today. If you can guess the correct meaning for all of them, your English is better than 98% of people worldwide. Ready? Let's find out how strong is your English is. Here is how it works. I will show you a word with 4 definitions, and you have to pick the correct one. We will start with the moderate to the most challenging. Let's dive in. Vocabulary number 1. Presume. A. To predict something will happen. B. To take something for granted. C. To ask for help. D. To repeat a process. Presume means when you believe something is true without checking it first. For example, you see your friends wearing a coat in outside. Without even checking the weather in the outside, you presume the weather is cold. You didn't check it, you didn't try it, you just presume it. For example, I presume you already eaten, so I didn't order for you. Vocabulary number 2. Discuss. A. To argue with someone. B. To make a plan. C. To talk about something. D. To avoid a topic. Discuss means to talk something with someone else. For example, you might discuss your weekend plans with your friends, which means you are having a conversation about it. Another example of that, we need to discuss about the project detail. Vocabulary number 3. Effort. A. Physical or mental energy used to do something. B. A type of test. C. A failure. D. A place to work. Effort is the energy or your hard work you put into something. Let's say if you are studying for a test all night, you are putting a lot of effort. It means trying hard to do something. For example, she put a lot of effort into her presentation. Vocabulary number 4. Achieve. A. To lose something. B. To ignore a task. C. To plan for something. D. To successfully reach a goal. Achieve means reach your goal or succeed to something else. Imagine that you've been studying for months and then finally you pass your final exam. You achieve your goal. He worked hard and achieved his dream to becoming a doctor. Vocabulary number 5. Opinion. A. A fact. B. A personal view or belief. C. A type of rule. D. An official statement. An opinion is someone thinks or feels about something else. It doesn't necessarily be true, but it's just their idea, their thinking in that situation. Like you might say that the chocolate ice cream is the best. Best for you, this is your opinion. In my opinion, the Turkish food is the best food in the world. This is just my opinion. It's not a fact, it's what I believe. Vocabulary number 6. Imply. A. To state something directly. B. To argue something. C. To suggest something without saying directly. D. To collect information. Implies means you don't say something directly, you just give in a hint. For example, you are hanging with your friend and one of your friends saying that it's getting late. So basically that person wants to leave without even saying that I want to leave. And it's just implying that, it's just giving the little bit hint of it. Another example of that, her tone implied that she wasn't happy with the decision. Vocabulary number 7. Facilitate. A. To make something easier. B. To hinder progress. C. To forget about something. D. To become uncertain. Facilitate means something make it easier or helping them happen. For example, if you have an apps that help you organize your folders, it facilitates your productivity by making your job simpler. Vocabulary number 8. Fluctuate. A. To stay constant. B. To become clearer. C. To grow rapidly. D. To change frequently. Fluctuate means to change something often. For example, in England, the weather one day is so hot and another day was raining and the next day can be warm again. So the weather is fluctuating. It's changing a lot. Another example of that, the temperature is fluctuated during the days. Vocabulary number 9. Perceive. A. To ignore completely. B. To assist with a task. C. To explain something. D. To understand or recognize something. Perceive is something how you understand or see something. For example, you might say that this is a nice idea, but I perceive difficulties in the practice. This is how you see, how you feel about that, how you understand in that situation. Vocabulary number 10. Commitment. A. A promise or obligation. B. A type of schedule. C. An idea. D. An uncertain feeling. Commitment means to promise to do something else. For example, If you make the commitment to study every day, like you're promising yourself to study every day without even breaking up. Another example of that, she made a commitment to apply for her PhD. Before we go on to vocabulary number 11, if you haven't subscribed my channel, now is the time. Let's go slightly higher vocabulary. Vocabulary number 11, comprehensive. A, very detailed and complete. B, simple and easy. C, confusing and difficult. D, unrelated to the topic. Comprehensive means that covering all the details and everything else. For example, the report was comprehensive, the covering every detail of the project. Vocabulary number 12, tentative. A, confident and firm. B, done without any hesitation. C, uncertain or not defined. D, similar to something else. Tentative means something not sure, is not final. For example, if you say that, let's meet for coffee on Friday, but it's tentative. So you're not sure you will meet it or not. Vocabulary number 13, reiterate. A, to repeat for something clarity. B, to refuse to answer. C, to forget about something. D, to organize a task. Reiterate means something making people to understand. For example, if the teacher say, let me reiterate for you, the exam is next week. Just basically is making it clear for understanding when is the exam. Vocabulary number 14, inherent. A, something is added later. B, existing as a natural part. C, easily changeable. D, agreed with something else. Inherent means something that is a natural part of something else. For example, risk is inherent, you cannot avoid it. Before we are moving on to number 15, I've got some exciting news for you. If you are struggling to find an English speaking partner, I'm launching an English speaking club very soon. We will practice together and learn English in a fun and sportive way. I'm just warning that spaces are limited. If you are ready to improve your speaking skills, hit the link below to save your spot. See you in the club. Vocabulary number 15, scrutinize. A, to examine something closely. B, to ignore completely. C, to forget quickly. D, to make something more confusing. Scrutinize means to look something very closely. For example, the manager scrutinized the work before giving the final decision. Vocabulary number 16, ephemeral. A, lasting for a long time. B, lasting for a very short time. C, being easy to understand. D, being impossible to explain. Ephemeral means something lasts very short time. For example, the beautiful colors of the sunset is ephemeral. Vocabulary number 17, pernicious. A, causing harm or damage slowly. B, being very kind. C, having a strong disease. D, action too quickly. Pernicious means something harmful or damaging. For example, the smoking is pernicious because it's slowly harming your health in over the time. Vocabulary number 18, ostensible. A, real and true. B, difficult to explain. C, easy to hide. D, claimed but not necessarily true. Ostensible means something is true, but may not be. For example, someone wants to have an ostensible reason to visit a city for work, but in reality, they might be visiting for vacation. Number 19, elicit. A, to hide an information. B, to make someone feel embarrassed. C, to draw out a response or reaction. D, to make something disappear. Elicit means to bring out the response from someone. For example, if you ask a funny question, it might elicit laughter from your friend. It's the way of getting someone to react or respond. Vocabulary number 20, perfunctory. A, done with enthusiasm. B, done with speed. C, done with confusion. D, done with little effort or interest. Perfunctory means something doing with little interest. For example, if you give the perfunctory note to someone else, it means you are not really interested. You're just doing it because it's to be polite. Well done, guys. You come to the end. Let me know in the comment below how many answers did you give correctly. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.